I think the best example of sort of the power of disability in a parent's life is just look around you. Look around and see how many parents are doing stuff that they wouldn't otherwise be doing. How many parents are off doing projects with their kids because they want to support their kid with a disability? How many parents are involved in politics where they never would have? They would maybe have gone out in a desultory way and voted for a presidential candidate, whereas now they're making contributions and going to meetings and asking questions and trying to find out how stuff really works. How many parents would have access to the humanity? Look, I mean, the real answer, and Ed and I talked about this too. My son Will was born before my son Charlie, and Will is one of those guys who did everything early and fast and right, and you know, people would say to me, "Oh, isn't he wonderful?" And I would say, "Oh, thank you." Well, how creepy is that? And I don't think I would have had that beaten out of me had I not had Charlie, who I knew I loved exactly the same, who I knew I did everything exactly the same. I paid attention in the pregnancy, I talked to him when he was born, I did everything exactly the same. At 9 months, Will could walk and talk. At 9 months, Charlie couldn't hold his head up, right? And that's when the light bulb went on in my head that it wasn't me. Oh, thank you. But it was inherent in the child, that their abilities and their approach and their personality was theirs, not mine. And I think most parents who have kids with disabilities know that. And I think it makes us way better parents than parents who think that they can program and engineer and run their kid to be somehow super. I don't know if that makes sense, but I mean, Ed was on the track to be super. He was a baseball star when he was a kid. He was planning to be in the big leagues. I mean, he was on the track. He was really good. And polio seemed, I think, like the cruelest possible outcome for a kid who had planned a life as an athlete. On the other hand, I don't know, maybe I'm ignorant when I say this, but it seems to me that baseball stars are a dime a dozen. And how many Ed Roberts are there? There's one.